Warning, there are profanity, topics, and other opinions that could offend you. Please watch and or listen at your own risk, and enjoy the show. Hey guys, what's up? It's RDiK here, or Old School Duelist 12, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to another amazing episode of the Voidcast where no topic is off the table. This week on the podcast, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Actually, something just popped up on Twitter about Pokemon. We're going to talk about a little bit about Pokemon Go, and then we're going to talk about it's mostly Pokemon. It's a lot of Pokemon this week. And then we're going to talk about some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we just got a lot of things going on. So, yeah, if you guys are excited for all this and more, stay tuned. So, yes, first of all, the podcast is live on Twitch. We're recording it live for the first time. I mean, obviously we're recording it as well just for the precautions, but we're also doing the we're streaming it live. We're streaming me recording it live. I just wanted to do it just because why the fuck not? But yeah, I thought I'd try it. I thought I'd give it a whirl. So yeah, literally seconds ago, I was on Twitter, and Pokemon made a tweet. Show of hands, trainers, who's ready for more information on Pokemon Sword Shield? August 7th, 2019, 6 a.m. PTD. So literally seconds, like when was this Pokemon? Well, seconds ago I saw it, but this tweet went up. You guys want to tell me? Tell me when this is happening. Okay, yeah, I can't figure it out. But anyways, yeah. So we're getting more information 2 days from now. That is insane. Like literally seconds ago, I just saw that, and that's insane to me. But yeah, it's cool. That's dope. I'm glad we're getting more information. We need more information because, well, I talked about this a little bit, I think on last week's episode of the podcast. Yes, I want to say last week's episode, I talked about, I talked about the National Dex controversy. I touched on it. I had my opinions, but it was kind of like I put my foot in my mouth, and basically, because, I mean, yes, I still do stick by a lot of what I said about that. Like, I stick by that a lot. Like, hardcore, 100%. I stick by it. Yeah, but I also kind of have a little bit of a changing opinion. And, hold on. My fan was on, and I'm pretty sure it was getting picked up on the audio. Anyways, yeah, I still stick by all of it, by every bit of what I said. It doesn't affect me as much, mostly because of the fact that I don't use all the Pokemon. Granted, I still do have some favorite Pokemon that are like definitely not competitive Pokemon. I'm definitely taking a more competitive approach to Pokemon this year and going forward, or like this season basically for Sword and Shield. I'm definitely taking a completely more competitive aspect to it, and definitely a more competitive look and playing competitively with Sword and Shield. And then as soon as Pokemon Home becomes a thing, I can transfer over my competitive Pokemon that are viable, and a lot of the competitive Pokemon are already like a lot of competitive Pokemon that I've focused on have already been proven and confirmed for Sword and Shield: Mimikyu, Snorlax, Gengar. Because those are kind of like my big three. And the other ones I haven't really seen confirmed, but majority of them probably. Like a lot of the competitive Pokemon that I have, they're probably in the game. And if they're not, oh well, I guess I'll have more fun, experiencing new Pokemon. And speaking of new Pokemon, that's another reason why it doesn't affect me much, because usually when you play the new Pokemon game, the point of playing a new Pokemon game is experiencing a new Pokemon. Obviously, you're going to catch and use the ones that are, i.e., good, that are old, or you like them a lot, that are the older Pokemon. But also experiencing the new Pokemon, because that's the whole point of a new generation. It's new Pokemon, new environment, new abilities, new everything. A whole new aspect of Pokemon. It's basically like in your D&D, it's expansions, stuff like that. It adds more to it and puts a whole nother twist and makes you have to rethink a few things. Granted, for some people, it's not more easy to catch on than others, but it's to each their own. But it's definitely something that some people have got upset about. And yes, I totally get it. Say your favorite Pokemon is Cleffa. I know that's not I'm pretty sure that's not anybody's favorite Pokemon, but if it is, kudos to you. It's your Pokemon. But anyways, it's probably not your favorite. Or if Cleffa is your favorite Pokemon, then cool. Cleffa's your favorite Pokemon. But at the same time, kind of, if it's your favorite Pokemon, sorry, let me rephrase that. If Cleffa is your favorite Pokemon and it's in the game, cool. If it's not in the game, you're going to be kind of upset. And I get that 100%. You want to see your Pokemon, say you've had, let's say you had a Empoleon that you had from Generation 4 all the way up to now. That's something that's going to mean a ton to you. And you're definitely going to be like, hell yeah, let me see Empoleon in Sword and Shield, or let me see Empoleon in Generation 7. Like, that's something people look forward to. And, it's, I get it. I totally get it. And a lot of, because I listened to, I watched / listened to Arlos. He's a pretty big YouTuber obviously on YouTube, but he does a lot of Nintendo news and stuff like that. And he recently put out I think it was a 33-minute video on talking about the national decks, and he made some really good points that made me some stuff that I honestly didn't know that I hadn't thought about also. And one of the biggest things that he brought up was the assets thing. Their biggest reason why they were not doing it, where they were cutting back on how many Pokemon they're putting into Sword and Shield, and that their biggest reason was time. They didn't have enough time to develop and stuff like that. His biggest reason for his biggest how do I want to put it? His biggest way of saying that's a load of bullcrap is they're a big company. They make a ton of money. They could just hire a bunch of people and do it. But also, another point is, they, deadlines and stuff like that, maybe investors won't be happy, stuff like that. That's also another valid reason that I could understand, where it's just to meet deadlines on certain things for investors and stuff like that. Granted, they're also a giant fucking corporation. They make tons of money I feel like investors aren't really needed, but, because we're saying, wow, it's I don't know, it's really annoying to me. I get it. Like I said, I get the whole, I want my favorite Pokemon in Sword and Shield, but at the same time, I don't really see it, because it's my argument always goes back to, you balance 1,000 Pokemon. Let's see you balance 1,000 Pokemon and say, here's a perfect example. Fairies were created. I see you, James. Dragons were OP, and that's why, and that's why fairies were kind of created, was to balance dragons and some ghost types, because there were some ghost types that were kind of OP. Sableye, I'm talking to you. You were pretty fucking OP. But yeah, it's just, it's, how do I want to put it? I get it, but I don't get it. I get why you want, you want all the Pokemon in Sword and Shield, but at the same time, you don't. I don't get why people get upset and start to get angry and say, I'm not buying this game. If that's honestly what is the cutoff for you, and you're just I'm not buying that fucking game, then, you're really just going to ignore him. Gengar is in the game, though. I'm not ignoring you. Eat ass. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's really really frustrating to see people argue and bitch about it. Like, it's so frustrating to me. But it's kind of dumb. I'm moving away from that because I'm tired of talking about it with people. Yes, you're gonna buy Pokemon Sword and Shield. I know you are. Actually, James, we're getting more information in 2 days from now. August 7th, we're getting another. I'm gonna live this game. Oh, live. Oh. Yeah, no. Literally in 2 days, we're gonna get some more information. How much more information? I really don't know, and that's I'm kind of looking forward to that because I want more information on the legendaries. I want more information on legendaries. That's my biggest thing. I need to get it. So get me it. Oh well, I'm already buying it. Like I'm literally in October. Oh well, fair enough. I'm putting my pre-order in October. So oops. So if Liv doesn't get it for me before October, then I'm gonna pre-order it for myself. So you're on the clock, babe. Yeah, no. So I want more information on legendaries. That's my biggest thing because literally legendaries is what is my deciding factor. At this point, dog with stick or dog with cone on head. Basically, that's basically it. Dog with stick or dog with cone. But for me, it's abilities because the competitive aspect of it. Because let's be honest, they're going to allow this in there because one, they haven't also given information on legendaries in general, like how are legendaries going to work. Also, kind of want some Pokemon Home information. Like they just said, early 2020. Well, it doesn't fucking tell us when. I want to know when. Like, Pokemon Home is being able to transfer your Pokemon over is so important to the VGC team or VGC side of it, plus also the small select few of people who just want to transfer old Pokemon over, i.e. just Pokemon they used in previous games, or Pokemon they've had, or a Pokemon that they don't feel like going through the process of the stupid process of catching a few. Like, say you want Emolga, and Emolga can only be caught on a Tuesday when it's raining between 4 and 5 o'clock. Fuck that. If I have an Emolga in my previous game, I'm going to fucking transfer that bitch over. Fuck you, Pokedex. But yeah, legendaries, I definitely want more information on legendaries. I want some more information on Haley's 4th birthday is the 8th of November, so I dropped a hint. Oh, well, I don't think me and Liv have anything going on in November. That's super duper relevant. So, hey, I mean, good for you. You're not buying it, or you're not buying it. So hey, look at that. What's something that's else that's I want to I'm telling you, legendaries, and I want more information on the national deck or the Pokedex that's in there, and if they're going to release a demo because they haven't. Gonna be a bitch. Go catch that scrub. Nah, fuck Emolga. No one likes Emolga anyway. It's all about that Pachirisu. Yeah, it's I want information on a demo because let's be honest, they've released a demo for the first game of every new generation. I'm trying to think when was. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Let's see. Pokemon Sun and wow. I don't know how to type Sun and Moon demo release time. Okay, so the demo. I'm gonna fuck you with an old. All right. Let's see. The demo was released on October 18th, so a month before. I mean, I feel like if they were gonna release a demo and say it, I really feel like it would be like a shadow drop type of deal. They'd be like, "Hey, final information on Pokemon Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, here's a demo. Drops tomorrow, or tonight, or whatever." I don't know. I just want to play the game. If I'm being honest, I just want to play the game. I wish they just drop it tomorrow and just be like, yeah, we're gonna expand upon it. I mean, they also have, there's also 3 months, right? August, September, October, November. Yeah, so we have 3 months. We have 3 months left before the game comes out. Here comes a sneeze. It's true. Fuck. Yeah. So it's. I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I'm gonna do what I did last time for Pokemon Let's Go. I'm gonna have Pokemon Month on the podcast. So for the next 4 weeks leading up to the release of Pokemon, we're just gonna do tons of shit. So basically, Pokemon Month is going to start. Let's see. So the game comes out the 15th. So 1, 2. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. So we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so October 14th, right? That's a fucking Monday. Can you not do that, computer? That'd be cool. Yes. So yeah, October 14th is gonna be the start of Pokemon Month, leading up to Sun and Shield, just like I did last year. Basically, those 4 weeks of the podcast are going to be Pokemon related stuff, and it's kind of just become the yearly thing I did. I did it last year for Let's Go. So I'm going to do it this year for Sword and Shield, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. Moving on, before I move on to the other stuff in the podcast, I just want to give a huge shout out to audioboom.com. They're not the sponsor, but I still like to give them a shout out. Audioboom is an amazing website where Audioboom is an amazing website for just a low of $10 a month. You can upload your podcast up to their website, and they also give you the tools to upload your podcast to so many other platforms: iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher Radio, basically almost anywhere a podcast can upload it, i.e. except for like SoundCloud and YouTube. But other than that, they give you the tools to just upload it, and it'll auto upload. As soon as you upload to Audioboom, it'll upload to the other platforms as well, and it's fucking amazing. I love Audioboom. They're awesome, and yeah, I love them. So if you guys want to start your own podcast just like I did, then you can go to audioboom.com and sign up today. So the other thing I wanted to talk about on the podcast, well, one of the other things I wanted to talk about on the podcast was I wanted to talk about Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go, for people that have not touched Pokemon Go since release, because trust me, I've met people like that, and they're just like, yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Go since it first came out. And I was like, wow, you've missed out on a lot of fun. Granted, don't get me wrong, I had my moments where I literally just would not play at all. I think I stopped playing once they added Generation 2, and then I started playing casually when they added Generation 4? No, it was when they started adding raids, I think. That's when I casually would play. I'd come in and play. And then I've been playing a little bit more. We just had a community day for Ralts, and that was pretty fun. I got my shiny Ralts. Granted, I didn't get a shiny female and male. I only got a female. I got 3 fucking shiny females, and that pissed me off. But I got my shiny. I at least got 1 shiny, so I was happy about that. Another thing, Another thing about Pokemon Go is, oh my god, that they added trainer battles. That's fucking dope. That's so cool. So that's pretty cool. You can trainer battle. You can do trades. Let's see. They started doing something new that was really cool to me. Is they had Pokemon. It was Team Go Rocket, or basically Team Rocket in Pokemon Go, to where you'd go to a Pokestop and you would know who's Team Rocket's there because it would have a black aura. Or something like the cube from a distance or whatever would be black, or the Pokestop basic would be black. And then you spin it, and then you have to battle a Pokemon or a Team Rocket person. And it was really cool. I find that really dope and a really cool feature that they added. It's really cool. The biggest reason why I came back to Pokemon Go is friends, literally friends. They would play. They'd tell me to come play Pokemon Go with and raid with them. Granted, most of the time I wouldn't raid with them. But I'm slowly I'm slowly getting into it and trying to play a little bit more frequently. It's a lot of work. Pokemon Go is, granted, so is any game, but any game that has moments like that, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fucking work. So yeah, that's a thing. Pokemon Go is definitely becomes something that's really fucking fun, and I love it. And I have a lot of fun playing it. Caught a shiny Growlithe while on the toilet. I was in Missouri, and woke up, used the bathroom, and I was like, you know what? I'll open up Pokemon Go. So I opened it up, and I saw the Growlithe, and I was like, oh my god, a Growlithe. So I clicked it, and it was a shiny Growlithe, and I was happy about that. Now I'm trying to get a shiny Arcanine. Woohoo. And that's the story. Oh, damn. Tons of fun. Yeah, moving on. So, there's also Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So, I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is basically, it's speed dueling Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But cut in half, put on your phone. It's really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. There is microtransactions, which is annoying, but you know what game on your phone doesn't have fucking microtransactions? What's the other thing? Yeah, they do a lot of events. It's really cool. My favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, honestly, my favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is the fact that there's a thing. What am I talking about? Oh, that every character has like a special ability, and that's really cool to me. I know I've talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on here before, but they finally added Yubel Jaden, and that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is my favorite my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. So I'm grinding my ass off, and later in the stream, I'm grinding more of this damn game because I fucking want the Yubel Jaden. Or Jaden Yubel. I fucking want it. I have the Yubel, now I need the Jaden. Give it to me. Give it to me. I built an entire deck around fucking beating this woman's ass. I can do it. I had a test, and I did it. I can do it. It's a pain in my ass, but I can do it. So yeah, it's a lot of work. Anyways, moving on. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is really fucking fun to me. I honestly, when I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links since the release day, since the day it released, I was literally at a buddy's house, and he told me about some app to download. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but I went to the Google Play Store, and I just saw Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like it was part of the new released game. So it literally released within the week or like the day of, whatever. Yeah, I've been playing since day one, and it's fucking dope. I mean, I had my lulls, my times where I literally just wouldn't play, but I've been trying to play a little bit more. My only gripe about the game is the cards are really, there's no guaranteed way to get cards from a set. Like, yes, they have the tickets, but not all the tickets give you access to all the ultra rares and super rares and stuff like that from the sets. Like, it'll give you access to some of them, or some that were an event from like forever ago. But I want to be able to, I want to be able to say, like, you spend $4, you can get any ultra rare you want, right? From any set. You just spend $4, or you spend, like, say, because you can spend like $2 and buy a set, buy a pack. I think it's 2 or something like that. Yeah, I think it's like $2, buy a pack or whatever. Or like it goes anywhere up to like $30, get 30 packs or something like that. It's something crazy. But I want to be able to say, 50 cents, you get a rare or a non-rare, or a common or something. $2, you can buy the exact super rare you want, and then say $3, you can buy the exact ultra rare you want. If that was the case, granted, the game would be a lot easier to play, and you wouldn't have to grind it as much, and it would definitely be a money game for sure. But at the same time, I don't have to. I'm giving you guys less money. That's the thing. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, there's singles. So if I'm just saying, instead of going out spending $100 on packs, hopefully to get at least one of an expensive card that I need. Like, I need the card to play a deck, and I don't pull it, and I get a bunch of shit cards that I don't fucking need. I could just be like, why did I do that? And then next time, just spend $100 on the exact cards I need instead of spend $100, get more, but not get any of the cards I need. And that's like my biggest gripe with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is I can't just spend money and get exactly the card I need, because that's literally what I want in in Duel Links. If that was the case, if I could do that in Duel Links, and like even if you want to put a cap on it, say you could only do it, say you could only spend a maximum of like $10 a day, to buy what you want. Like you only buy like say 5 cards a day, or something like that. You might grind, get some gems. That's the in-game currency. Buy the packs, pull the packs. Stuff like that. But you're only allowed to buy 5 cards a day, and it doesn't make the game too easy for anybody. So then someone has to either grind out gems and buy the packs, or they have to spend an entire week basically buying. What's it going to be? Actually, they just spend 4 days spending buying 5 cards a day, because it's 20 cards minimum as the deck, so stuff like that. But they have to actually play the game for 4 days, wait 4 days in a row to spend the money. And I just feel like that might be a little bit more beneficial. The game will get guaranteed money, because if not, then you spend say $100 on microtransactions, virtual cards, stuff like that. I mean, people spend money on worse. So what the fuck? What's the harm in doing that? So go fuck yourself. And fucking Fortnite and shit like that, people will spend $10 to buy a fucking skin. So why can't I just buy my fucking card? Pisses me off. Really pisses me off. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, it's kind of been it's been a fucking slow week in gaming news, and it's really fucking frustrating. That's fucking frustrating to me. I was honestly, I mean, granted, today was the biggest thing in news that I've gotten the fucking past fucking week. So it's what the fuck? And then what is it? And then we got some big news coming, so you guys can fucking expect. Probably I might just wait and do a Pokemon video on the information that comes out. I don't know. I haven't decided. I still have to record, because I'm recording the podcast right now as we speak, and then I also have to record. I have a Pokemon ready to go, but with that information, I'm literally going to wait 2 days and then record for Friday's video. We're going to talk about it, because I'm excited. I mean, I could wait to save it for the podcast, but it's Pokemon news. I want to talk about Pokemon stuff. I want more information. I've said this before. I want more information on this game. Granted, I want to just play the fucking game, but I got to wait 3 months to do that. Or 2 months. It's 3 months. The fuck? Pisses me off. But yeah, it's just been a slow week. I bought a vape, guys. I bought a fucking vape. I never thought I'd buy a vape in my life, but I bought a vape. What is my life coming to? I buy a car. I buy a vape. I'm becoming a tool. No, but seriously, I did buy a vape. And I actually kind of like it. It's not nicotine. I don't want nicotine. Hell no. I'm not fucking doing nicotine. But it's pretty cool to have a vape, because I get to be a smoker, non-smoker. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited. If you guys are excited for Pokemon, leave a comment down below, or hit me up on Twitter or something like that at OSDuelist12, and tell me about Twitter. Tell me what you guys are excited for the most about Pokemon. I'm hoping I might actually save this for Pokemon month now, but I'm really hoping soon, here in the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping. I can't promise anything. I'm promising this video, but I'm not promising you when it's gonna happen. But me and a couple of buddies, we came down. We made a top 10 list of 10 Pokemon we want to see in Sword and Shield. It's just a matter of getting everybody together and doing it. It's really fucking hard to do it. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm just really excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I want to play Pokemon. I just want to play a new Pokemon. I want to play a new game. I've struggled so hard not to buy a new game on my Switch. I just want a new game on my Switch. I mean, granted, Astral Chain comes out at the end of the month, and I wanted that, but I'm going to pass on that. I'm probably going to wait for it to go down in price. But I am buying Zelda. I'm going to put my pre-order in, I think, this week. But, yeah, I'm putting the pre-order in this week, hopefully, this week or next week, as well as the game actually comes out on the 20th of September. It really sucks because Monster Hunter Iceborne comes out on the 6th. So I'm going to probably be streaming a lot of Iceborne and then playing a lot of Zelda in my spare time. it's the struggle. I mean, here's my dilemma. I love playing video games, and I want to play some new games. I have the Xbox Game Pass, and I really want to play that. But my biggest issue with that is I can't carry my Xbox wherever I go, and that's frustrating as shit to me. That's super frustrating to me. I'm curious, if I were to... Yeah, I don't think it would work. Yeah, that's my biggest thing, is I've been spoiled by the Switch. I've been spoiled by my Switch to the point where I have a hard time sitting down and playing my Xbox or playing a game on my computer because I can't just take it wherever and just casually, easily... I mean, yeah, I can bring a laptop with me and play video games on the go, but it's not that easy, and I can, like, with a Switch I can do it effortless. It's literally just pull out the Switch, hit a button, I'm playing video games. Oh, I gotta go, turn it off, put it away, put it in the bag or whatever, and then move on. And then say I got 10 minutes to kill or something, bust it out, play a quick game of Mario Kart or something, or Splatoon, whatever. I did that a lot over vacation. I'd have like 10-15 minutes to kill, so I'd play a quick game of like Splatoon or something, and that's how I killed a lot of my time in Missouri when I had nothing to do. I've been so spoiled. And like, I really want to play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I started to play it on my computer. I started to emulate it because I don't have a Wii U, and finding a copy of Wind Waker it works is honestly a lot more expensive than I thought it would be. I'm sorry, like the cheapest I've seen it go for is $35. I know what you're thinking. You're just like, oh well, you'll spend $60 on a game, so why can't you spend $35? But then I feel like it's a lot more work to have to go to my storage unit, pull out the GameCube, because I'm limited to space in my room for like desk wise. Hopefully, because I'm moving soon. I'm going to be moving in these next few months, so hopefully soon I'll have a bigger room, or at least a bigger area to work on stuff. Hopefully, I just hope my room is just bigger when we move, because I'm still living with my parents, but it's whatevs. I mean, I'm only 23, so it's not that bad to live with my parents, but you know, at least I'm not like 40 something still living with my parents. But anyways, yeah, when we move, hopefully I get a bigger room, or just a little bit bigger room to where I can store consoles a little bit easier, because that would be really nice to be able to store consoles so much easier. It'd be a fucking dream to at any point just be like, hey, I want to play GameCube. Okay, I mean, granted, yeah, you have a laptop, you could just literally get literally any game you want on your computer. But then I gotta work. Then I gotta find the game and stuff like that. I get more of a joy out of it to play the game with my, like, what's the best way to put it? Play it on the original console in the way it was intended to. Like my computer, you can play emulated games, no fucking problem. I can emulate a GameCube, no problem. My computer, but you know, it's more fun to play it on the like actual controller. But anyways, moving on. So. Yeah, I want to play Zelda Wind Waker, but it's so much work, and I've been trying to get it to work on my phone. I got it to where I can connect my Xbox controller to it, but again, even then, like, the controls are kind of laggy. I'm thinking about getting one of those, like, what's it called? One of those, like, controllers that connect to, like, I can just... What is it? It's like, it's not blue. You can't get the Bluetooth version, but it's kind of like the ones where it just kind of like clicks onto the side of your phone. And those, I've heard those have really low latency, because when I hook up my Xbox controller, it's really low latency, and it's a pain to deal with. And touch controls are just not going to do it for me. So I'm thinking about maybe one of those. But again, that's just, I don't know how much if I got it to where I can play Zelda. Or if I could play Zelda on my phone effortlessly and just no problem, I'd beat the game, and then I'd just be like, what? Because it's like, honestly, Zelda is kind of like, Wind Waker is kind of the only game that I really want to play on GameCube right now. It used to be like Smash and Zelda and Mario Odyssey, but then I kind of got, like, I started to play Mario, not Odyssey, Sunshine, that's what it was. I started to play Mario Sunshine, Actually started to play it on stream, and then I was like, I don't really care about this game anymore. So then I just watched the Game Grumps play it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I could ever get that many stars, play the game that long enough, and stay invested. I mean, granted, with Odyssey, I got enough. When I played it, I literally played it enough to get just enough moons, maybe a couple of more if I could. And then once I got all the moons, I was done with the game, and I haven't touched it since. So spent $60 on the game just to play it maybe to play 12 hours of it. Wow, my dad's watching a baseball game probably, but just to play enough through the story to where I don't care anymore about it. And that's the part that annoys me, and that's probably, especially not being able to play it on the go. Again, the Switch has spoiled me in video games to the point where I don't want to play video games. I don't want to play video games unless I can play it on the go. Like, I can, yeah, and it's really nice. I can still plug in my Switch to the TV and play it on my TV at home. But again, it's one of those moments where it's just like, I don't really want to play video games unless it's on the go. So it's kind of frustrating. So yeah. I don't know, maybe later tonight I'll probably, because I'm watching Detective Pikachu and I'm watching Avengers Endgame tonight because I got them. Fuck yeah, I'm fucking watching them. I've already seen Avengers Endgame, but I want to see it again. I've been itching. Literally, since I saw it in theaters, I have been itching to go back. I haven't found anybody who wants to go. Yeah, I could go by myself. I've gone to the movies by myself. That's when I went and saw Logan. I definitely would do it again, but I haven't had time to go to the theater by myself. Most of the time, I've either been with my girlfriend, or I've been with friends, or I've been at work. That's just kind of like my three moments I've had. And my friends, they don't really want to go they really don't want to go see it again, so that kind of bums me out. And I'm with my girlfriend, and she doesn't want to go see Endgame. That's a whole story within itself. But yeah, she doesn't want to go see Endgame, and I can't go see a movie while I'm at work. So I haven't had time to go to the theaters by myself to go see it, nor have I found someone who wants to go and see it. I want Far From Home. I want to see Far From Home, but I want to see it in theaters. But I haven't found anybody who wants. But nobody wants to go. Everybody else has seen it. I just haven't had the time to go see it. And every time I do have the time to go see it, I'm with my friends. They've already seen it. Or I'm with my girlfriend. She doesn't want to go see it because she's not a big theater person. I love going to the theater. She loves movies. She likes sitting at home on the couch and watching it. But I love going to the theaters. I love going to the theaters to watch movies. It's so much fun. I'd enjoy it 10 times more. I'd rather spend $10 to go see a movie on a big screen, amazing sound system, than at home, to be completely honest. It's just, I don't know, it's something about the atmosphere of a theater that makes me happy. Yeah, so I have them. I'm gonna fucking watch them tonight. God damn it. I also haven't seen Detective Pikachu. Everyone already has. So I'm gonna see Detective Pikachu tonight. I might play some Zelda, because I'll be at my computer anyway, so fuck it. So I'm gonna have like a fucking movie marathon tonight. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Fuck you. Yeah, I think that is going to end it for the podcast this week. Oh yeah, the game of the month. Every month I pick a game that is the game of the month, and this week's game of the month, I think, actually, I've not played that many video games this month. I've just been hella busy to the point I haven't been able to play video games this month. The game of the month is Pokemon Go. I've decided that's the game of the month this week, or this month. Pokemon Go, you're the game of the month. Congratulations. But thank you guys. If you guys want to play some Pokemon Go, download it on your phone. Go take a fucking walk. Turn on the podcast on your phone. You can go to iTunes or Google Play or Spotify or audioboom.com or even YouTube if you have YouTube Premium. You could turn it on your phone, put it in the background, walk around, play some Pokemon Go while you're listening to a fucking bomb-ass podcast. So yeah, go catch some fucking Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Hit up them raids, man. Fuck yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you, guys, for listening and or watching to this week's episode of the Voidcast. If you guys like what you're listening to, go to Twitter. Go to Twitter at OSDuelist12. And you can tweet at me how you guys like the game, or how you guys like the Twitter, or how do you guys like the podcast. If you're listening to iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or audioboom.com, you can like it, follow it, or something like that. If you're listening to it on YouTube, because the podcast goes up on YouTube every Wednesday at noon, or it goes up on Twitch, or it goes up on Audibly on Mondays right at midnight. Kind of late this Monday, but whatever. So I'm live streaming it. But we're doing that. But every Monday, the podcast goes up audibly. It goes up on YouTube every Monday or every Wednesday at noon. So if you guys like it, let me know. You know, I'm going to take a break from the stream. I'm going to get a fucking drink of water because I'm fucking thirsty. And then I got some video games to play. But thank you guys. And have a wonderful, beautiful night, day thing. Or whatever.